Hello and welcome back to the FLATCHAT podcast. Today we're doing a world class series. Part 1, part 2 will be next week. It's Premier League players and we have to decide which 5 players in each position is world class. As you can see, we've got the 9 best goalkeepers, in our opinion.
In the Prem, obviously.
In the Prem.
Yep.
Out in front of us. We're going to narrow it down to 5 and then rank them. Also in the video, we'll do centre-backs, full-backs and defensive-minded midfielders. Before we get into it, thanks to everyone for subscribing. But of course, if you've not subscribed already, click it. It helps us out.
It does.
Leave a like as well. And comment which players you would have in each of the positions as world class.
And of course, welcome back, Jacob.
Yeah,
He thought he needed an extra week break from us.
I had a week with them and then I thought I needed another holiday.
Yeah, fair enough.
A holiday after a
Well,
holiday.
I needed one as well, but I just sat in the house my holiday.
Right, so we'll get straight into it. Goalkeepers first. I think the way that we will do it is we'll take off a few that we don't think are world class.
Yeah.
I think, Aaron, you should kick us off.
Don't just flick yet.
Don't
Yeah,
flick
we're
on
not,
it.
we're not, anyone who's not new to the channel won't know we kind of did this on YouTube already. This is like sort of bringing it back to a bigger audience. And
All
we
13 viewers, which were me, my mum, my dad, all know.
so basically, I used to flick them off the table. We won't be doing that this time.
Very aggressively, I might add.
Yeah, only on certain ones.
What are we thinking?
I'm thinking, I'm sorry, Jacob.
He's
Whoa.
He's got to go.
I don't agree.
I'm almost putting him. That's the
I don't think
ridiculous
he's
one,
not going off the table yet. I don't think
Yeah.
well, he might.
Yeah.
No, he might. I'm not saying he's.
No, he's going off the table.
He goes off the table 9th.
Say for the audio viewers, audio listeners, who did you touch there?
That was Jordan Pickford, for those of you who was
And
wondering.
for those who are watching right now, here is a picture of me and Pickford from 2017.
Won't be not for that in.
Won't
Yeah,
be-
well, that's
Definitely
not
going
going
in.
That is
I'll
not-
learn.
Nah.
That is not getting in.
We should say as well for the audio listeners, we've got Pickford, Raya, De Gea, Alisson, Ederson, Pope, Ramsdale, Leno and Emi Martinez.
We're failing at the basic point of being a podcast.
Can I get rid of someone then? Because I don't think we're getting rid of Pickford.
I say we
right now.
discuss.
I think Leno will go first here.
I would personally have De Gea first.
Oof. You still get Golden Glove, the Golden Glove.
Doesn't mean
However
he's
it
not
is.
mint.
To be fair, is brought down by Harry Maguire. Who,
He doesn't
funnily
even
enough, spoiler alert, is not on the centre backs list.
No, we're not having it on. We're not having it.
Uh,
Maguire isn't the reason.
I would get rid of De Gea.
first. Really?
I think so.
So 2-1-1.
De Gea is the worst goalkeeper on the
Like,
team.
can we get rid of both? Like, they're both going.
Yeah, I say both then.
Are they both not going?
Yeah, both are gone. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. Like, De Gea's problem is that
He's past it now, isn't he?
Makes too many
He's
mistakes
not-
and can't kick.
he's not what we call a modern goalkeeper either.
It's just rubbish.
That's
He's not what
it
United
is.
need right
No,
now.
No, definitely not. And Leno, I think, is just unfortunate that he's just worse at most attributes. That
He's
only had
and
one
the rest of the
really
guys
good
are better.
He's
than-
only had one really good season.
He was our player of the season as well.
I remember him scoring an own goal when Everton beat Arsenal 1-0.
Who's this?
Leno.
I vaguely remember that. as well.
Charleston went and done a wee pigeon dance even though he didn't score.
Oh God, how honestly?
How do you bring Richarlison at this
No,
every time?
to be honest, we would as well. I'd have hated on him at some point today as well.
Beautiful.
So I think we're happy with De Gea and Leno going.
Yeah, they would have been away. on
It
that,
leaves
but-
us with 7. Only 5 make it in this top 5.
This is really worrying because looking at the table, I'm going, I can't really pick 2 to go out here.
I think I can.
I think
Do you want to do it the other way
Yeah,
then?
we're
Who
gonna
stays? Definitely.
keep 2.
Alisson.
Alisson
Alisson
and
and
Ederson.
Ederson.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to go in there. Different sorts of
Don't know if
keepers.
they're both top 2, but Alisson and Ederson are
Yeah.
definitely.
We know one of them's
We'll
top
put
1, surely.
Yeah.
So they're here the now. So
For me, the next to go.
Now, how are you looking at it? Are you looking at it
How
across
good they
what-
were this season,
As-
slash how good they've been the
'Cause
last
he's-
3. I'm going for the last 3 years.
I think everyone here should pick 3 to keep.
Okay.
Right, okay.
So out of Pickford, Raya, Pope, Ramsdale and Martinez, which are the best 3 keepers?
Pope, Martinez and Ramsdale.
Okay. Cal?
I'd go Pope, Ramsdale and Pickford, 3 in goalkeepers. I'd drop Martinez because he's
Okay.
a weird guy.
Won a World Cup, but like
So,
I would go Pickford, Martinez, Pope.
I agree with that 3.
But it's really close.
I thought you would. I thought both you would. But
I think
thought
Raya
Ramsdale's
had
gotta
no
be there.
chance.
Right, so Pickford and Pope are 100%.
No. He didn't say Pickford.
Who did Aaron say?
I said Ramsdale, Pope and Martinez.
And I
So
said
Martinez get 3 votes. Pickford get 3, Pope get 4.
So Pope's in.
Pope's in.
Yeah.
So
So
Pope's
we-
unanimous.
We then know that Raya's gone. No,
Raya's gone.
So now-
Ramsdale get 2 votes, Martinez get 3, Pickford get 3.
So it has to be those two then, based on that
Aye,
logic.
surely if it's
Ramsdale
like-
goes.
If it's majority votes, then it has to be.
It has to go here. I think I don't like him being in there just because of a World Cup. Because Loree won a World Cup. What does that mean?
It's
no, but it was
more
the
than that,
moment as well.
I keep I know, to be fair.
It's a
That's good point, yeah.
ridiculously good save.
But
last
like,
time.
one
And he's still
moment.
a fantastic
One moment,
goalkeeper,
man.
like-
Come on.
Yeah, but I know, but it's
Think of the moments this guy made, Ramsdale.
You're
It's
right,
a
the
moment
Liverpool
that has
ones
won
were
a
the
World
The Liverpool saves. Also, the Bournemouth and the Villa games. The saves he made just before we actually got the winners were like
What about the
unbelievable.
Southampton game?
One mistake, yeah. Think about the Arsenal Villa game again. Martinez scored an own goal for us.
Unlock it, came back off the
Oh,
bar.
that's so hard.
Just let it hit the bar.
So hard. He then went up stupidly and they conceded.
Aye, right, that's his fault, but you can't blame the one that came in off
But
Coutinho.
we are unfortunately going to have to take these two.
It's so
Pickford
close.
Pickford and Martinez have to go on.
We now have to decide an order between
I think that's really difficult.
Martinez, Pickford, Pope, Alisson, Ederson. Do we just not mess about and put Alisson?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alisson's
Alisson's number
easy
one.
first.
Alisson's easy one.
Alisson,
And I think Martinez is easy fifth.
and all form Alisson's better than all of them.
Ooh. Not easy fifth.
I think he's easy
Who
fifth.
We
is?
have Martinez.
I had
fifth.
Martinez
Ah,
fifth.
yeah, Martinez is
Yeah.
fifth. Yeah,
Yeah,
Martinez is
Martinez down
Martinez is
there.
probably about eighth.
I mean,
to be honest.
majority votes, like.
Then what have we got?
So we
Pickford.
get Pickford, Ederson, and Pope. I think There's
Ederson's
only-
surely 2.
I don't know.
That's rough, isn't it?
I think 100% Pickford's ahead of Pope.
Yeah.
He's got. Do you think he's just got to be because of the England?
Yes.
Just everything.
I mean,
He made less
all
mistakes.
round eye.
and yeah, as an all-round
Pick-
goalkeeper, I've Pickford's gone up my estimations for keeping you in the league 2 years in a row.
He was player of the year again.
Yeah.
Is Jordan Pickford a better keeper than Ederson?
No. No.
I think Ederson just goes ahead of him. I think we just.
Why?
I just think because does Pickford improve that City sense?
Would
when
either
he-
team swap goalie? I don't think so. Not that that answers anything.
I was going
I
to
don't
say,
think either
Everton
team
would,
swap
Everton
goalie.
would swap for Ederson.
I
City
don't-
would not swap for
I
Pickford.
don't think Everton would swap for Ederson.
I think you would. I think if you're smart.
I get what he means. I think Jacob might be right with that as well.
Not that doesn't answer anything. I just don't think either team would swap their goalie.
I don't like to do this, but I think I'd have Pickford ahead of Ederson.
Maybe. I know that's the weird thing.
I think Pickford is slightly worse with his feet. Slightly.
Mhm.
And I think he's
But I think Ederson's the
much-
best with his feet in the world.
Yeah, and Pickford's definitely better at shot stopping than Ederson.
Aaron nearly had him first
But
off. And
Pope's way better than both of them, I think.
He's not
Shot
fast,
stopper.
let's be clear.
And,
Alisson's fast.
and controlling his box. We're forgetting about that. We're just thinking passing and straight saving. We're forgetting about other things.
Pickford's good at
Claiming
controlling his box, he's
crosses,
just a wee
controlling your
guy.
box. They're nothing. Nowhere
No,
near.
not
compared
on
to
Pope, no. But you're making him out as if he's Alan McGregor.
We're talking about good goals here, Jacob.
Fair enough. This is so hard.
As
How have we been hit with this? Because honestly, I would be happy with all three in any order here.
I don't. I think Pope's fourth.
Do you?
Yeah.
But are you thinking just because of the limitation he has that you Man City would just
You
not
just
have?
watch him and you just sometimes just think, how are you a footballer?
To be fair, I hear that because a lot of modern goalkeeping is about distribution and being good. At
And it's
bringing
also
it out
then
from the
horrendous.
back.
This is horrendous from me. But the week before his team had their first final in years, he made the
Yeah.
stupidest mistake ever.
And then also we already slated the guy that got the Golden Glove, De Gea, for being so bad with his feet.
Yeah.
I
Pope's-
think
and he's not
better.
even here.
Pope's probably better. Man, is he? You just said you think he can't play football.
No, I can't. But
De Gea, I don't know. He's that's true. Fair point.
I would personally have Pope fourth.
Let's put Pope fourth. I'm
Pope
happy with
is
that.
fourth.
Happy with
I'm
that.
happy with that.
Happy with that. It's these two.
Right, Ederson or Pickford?
Ederson, come
Jacob,
on now.
Ederson or Pickford?
probably just Ederson, but I wouldn't swap him.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I would take Alisson over Pickford. That is it. And it's
What
a
are you going to
difference.
say?
I would narrowly give it to Pickford, but I would be very happy.
So I'm the
Yeah,
same.
I'll because I don't want to make it a two.
So I'm the
each.
same
I'll
as
go-
Heggie,
I'll
though.
go with Ederson though then as
But
well.
I'm now thinking
I'd narrowly maybe. I'd honestly do not mind with that with those two.
Common
I do-
sense has prevailed, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron wanted Pickford 9th. He's now gone 3rd.
So Heggie, goalkeepers. Want to run them through?
Yeah, let's hear it. Our fifth best goalkeeper, so he is world class in our opinion. Martinez. Fourth, we've got Nick Pope. Third, Jordan Pickford. Second, Ederson. And first, Alisson. That was easy, boys.
Aye,
Fair.
Fair enough.
What's up next?
Up
Jacob,
next is
Up next,
the-
we have centre halves.
Oh,
we have the expert here. Jacob Moylan, the centre back.
is a centre back.
Well,
Hates to admit it, but he is.
I can't believe Thiago Silva's gone down as Silva.
It's not T. Silva.
Not T.
No, you got to have T. Silva there.
Well, Bernardo's not here, so I don't think there's going to be any.
He'd be Bilva.
He is Bilva. So, Callum, talk us through someone that you think should go.
Are you not going to tell us who they are first?
I'll go through them. We have. That's going to be interesting. Laporte, Saliba, Botman. Thiago Silva, Ruben Diaz, Virgil van Dijk, John Stones, Martinez, Lisandro Martinez, Varane, and Gabriel Magalhaes.
This is the world's weirdest 3-4-3.
I've just had a wee think here.
Yeah.
There's a player here missing that Aaron in particular was absolutely gutted about. Where is Kanate?
Exactly, shocking. I bet times I fought for this man's corner as well. Doesn't get in.
So
yeah, there is a few notable
absentees.
Thank you.
Omissions.
Obviously, Kanate. There's no Romero, maybe.
Akanji.
Akanji, yeah.
Akanji. That's a bit controversial.
Yeah.
Guy that played only outfielders to play every minute.
No Tarkovsky. Yeah, there you go.
That's not
Dunk as well.
Dunk's a player.
Gahey. Some good players that are missed
Gahey's
out.
very
It just
good
shows you there are some top centre backs in the Premier League.
The standards.
I personally think it would be easier for us to pick our 5 rather than
drop.
Yeah.
That's my.
Do you not think we should drop this guy straight away because he just doesn't play
He's-
enough, and I think he's away anyway.
It's a shame for Laporte.
I think, yeah. Heggie?
Are we dropping Laporte?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think so. It's a shame
We
for
want to
Laporte.
start getting people out of here, and I think he's not making our top 5.
Did we read out every name?
Yes.
Yeah,
We did.
So Laporte is gone. So there's 9 left. If we all say one we don't want on, that's
Yeah.
a 5.
Yeah, that's very true.
But
On you go.
obviously we might.
No, we don't.
say
No,
one
we
of
can't do it like that. So
Um,
people will disagree with each
yeah.
other.
I want Varane off next.
I'd keep Varane over Lisandro personally, but that's me.
But what are we basing it off there? What are you basing? Tell me what you're
As
basing
I
it off.
did for goalies, I did how they've been the last 3 years, and I've only seen Lisandro Martinez for 2. Didn't watch him.
Heggie, what's your thoughts? Why would you take Varane off first?
I think currently Varane is the worst player on the table.
I think they got Golden Glove big part due to Varane.
I think he's gone a wee bit under the radar.
Yeah.
And the fact that they still didn't fall apart completely when Martinez went out as well at the end of the season,
That's a big part down to him.
that's tough. But I do think that.
But I want one to go off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jacob?
I've gone Lisandro.
Who have you gone, Heggie, again?
Varane.
Who is
Varane.
this?
Saliba.
Right, so I can't see it because of the mic. Could you see it? I
No,
know.
not Mike. We've actually all just
Wow.
clicked off.
Yeah, we have.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Am I crazy in saying that I don't like because is this just me being ageist? Thiago Silva just being too old and just not actually being probably one of the better players, but in a very bad Chelsea
It's
side.
100% been ageist.
Yeah.
He is better than at least 2 players in this table.
No, I know, but I'm thinking of something. I've already said Martinez and Varane. Can I say them as well?
Yeah.
Like, I'll
Yeah.
say Varane then.
Yeah.
I'm fine with Varane.
I'm going to go. This is very, very harsh because I do rate him. Botman. I think I didn't see him very much at Lille, but obviously at Newcastle he's been great. But again, as Jacob said, I've only seen him at Newcastle really.
Yeah.
He's been brilliant, and I think maybe next year he's well in the shout for being in among the 5. But I think he is the obvious candidate.
Okay.
So do we get rid of Varane, Martinez and Botman?
Probably, yeah. Well, Varane first. There's 2 that I don't want
Yeah,
there.
Varane has to go first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Varane
yeah.
goes.
Aye, if
I
there's-
say we then pick 3 that go through,
Do you want to do it that way?
because I can see people go. I can see someone going out that I want in my 5.
Well, my 3 going through is ridiculously easy.
Yeah.
It's Diaz, Van Dijk and Stones.
That's
yeah,
my
I'm hammered.
100%. I'm with that.
Let's grab them. No,
I actually know what my 5 is based on what you've just said there.
Let's be honest, we probably could have Stones
do
on
that.
the DM list and on, still get a job.
So we have got left Saliba, Botman, Silva, Martinez and Gabriel. We need to pick the best 2 out of those 5.
My best 2 is very easy.
Who is it?
Thiago Silva and Saliba.
That's also my 2.
The crazy thing is, I just said I wanted them off, but before you said that, I was thinking, mate, Thiago Silva might be the best one here. What was I talking about 5 minutes ago?
Waffling, mate. Clearly.
Jacob?
I'm probably Gabriel and Silva. Thiago Silva.
Do you think
No
Gabriel over Saliba?
Yeah,
I mean, that's a lot of fans.
I've said this at the start. I like a left footer,
Yeah.
so you don't need to throw.
Is that
some
your only
right
reason why you've
thrown a
done
right
this?
footed guy over to the left?
Do you know what? I'm happy with Gabriel Saliba then.
No, I still that's what I'm.
Oh, right, Gabriel Saliba for me though. No.
I actually agreed with the Gabriel over Saliba shout until Saliba
Yes.
went missing.
Yeah, and crazy because when he went missing,
But do you think if
Gabriel
Silva went missing, it would have
wasn't
been?
as good.
If Gabriel went missing, would it have been as drastic?
I think
no,
so. I think
because
so.
QVR is
a left, he
Left
would have
side
left, he
centre
would have
half.
come back. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
circumstantial.
I know, but that's the question I was asked.
You have to consider it when you're comparing.
Yeah.
Like
So we're at 3 and we need 2.
Is Silva just coming back? Because
Thiago Silva's coming back.
You didn't vote him, did you?
No, I liked him. I had him and Gabriel.
Silva is back.
So was back.
Nearly
So
won
it's
the
between
bubble.
none of the Arsenal boys then, because we've all said
I can't believe Botman's gone, but it's
you,
fair.
didn't, you didn't say him.
I know.
did you?
That's why I said
It's one
fair.
season.
Right, so we'll get these out here then, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I just want to.
What did the
I'm supposed to do that.
Right, Arsenal centre half.
Arsenal centre halves.
It's basically who you prefer at this point.
Vote, Aaron, go.
Saliba,
I think I'll go Saliba.
Saliba.
Let's go. Grab him.
Yeah.
Gabriel.
I think what Heggie said is spot on. The fact that I think there was a point where I think Gabriel was the one that you would pick.
Do you agree in putting Saliba
No.
5th?
Oh, read out the 5 for
No,
everyone.
I'd have Silva
Okay.
last.
Silva, Diaz, Van Dijk, Stones, Saliba. We're all going to vote who we want 5th.
Yeah.
Aaron, kick us off.
This is tough. I rate all 5 of them.
How do you rate Van Dijk at this point?
That's
as
what I was
well?
about to say.
I know. I think
I still rate Van Dijk. Come
Yeah,
on.
I know it's.
There is a case for him to be 5th.
There is a case for him to be 5th, but I don't subscribe to that case.
Make
I
sure
think-
you subscribe
I
to FLATCHAT though.
You absolutely should subscribe to FLATCHAT. I think it is Thiago Silva.
So do I.
I do.
I think Saliba.
I think Saliba.
We're deadlocked here then.
Is anyone willing to budge?
I don't mind.
I don't mind.
I don't mind. It's so.
Two of them.
No, it's really they're all on the list.
It's
Like,
so close between
Yeah.
the 5 of them.
yeah, it is very close.
As I'm in charge of centre halves, I'm deciding.
Yeah, that's fine. You can take the
Right. So,
Ah,
right. Saliba somehow ended up in 5th.
Saliba's 5th, but
I think it would be fair to put it in that order just because Silva has the longevity.
He's
I
been
think
excellent for so long.
this is one
Aye.
season we're
Yeah.
talking about Saliba. here.
Saliba will definitely be ahead of him in the coming years.
Yeah,
Oh, the next
once
Silva-
Thiago Silva's 43.
Oh, ne-
Exactly.
He
Like,
might be.
obviously, comparing that to Botman we never saw. Botman we only saw for one season. He never got in. We've only really seen Saliba for one
Yeah.
proper season, and he
And he was in a title race. Bottom wasn't.
But Saliba was better than Botman.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that.
Right, now it's a hard bit.
I think Van Dijk does go third though.
Third,
Yeah, I think so.
I would agree currently.
Yeah, I know, but you don't want to just do it like that. Actually, currently he's last out of the 5,
Yeah.
but overall he's the first probably, isn't he?
He had the highest peak by far.
Second to the back.
Can he
though.
still get like that? Can he still be that player for the next season?
Well, Klopp seems to believe so.
I think it would well improve next season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think he can go third then. If that's what you think, because that's you basing.
No, but I'm basing it on what's happened. I can't base it on what I think's going to happen.
Aye,
No,
because
but what you think is going to happen is very much based off how you actually think they are as a player. So that's like,
I
it's almost like
think
a secret way to find out.
Van Dijk is not third.
Who do you
I
think,
wouldn't have him third either.
Who do you think is third?
I think as an out and out centre half, I think Stones is third.
I would agree with that, but I think he's the best footballer
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
for me,
because he's now not actually playing as he is their centre half.
Diaz.
And he's so often kind of left,
By
not
himself.
alone, but like
It's like
he's the
same
one.
as these, the Saliba and Gabriel.
he's
Yeah.
left alone and he's
Spot on,
still
right.
absolute quality.
I think Diaz number 1.
Diaz is number 1 for me.
I am happy with
100%.
Diaz. Think about it. We said it earlier with Saliba missing, and it made us realise how good he was. Diaz wasn't there for the start of the first half of the season near enough.
And look how
Came
much
in.
City struggled.
Look what happened to them.
They won every game.
I don't agree, but I've been outvoted. That's fair enough.
Diaz
is
first.
one. I personally would have had Stones.
I know. I thought it as well.
That's what are you going here? Take it you're going
I
Stones
would
too
put
then.
Stones ahead of
I
Van
do.
Dijk.
I'm putting Stones ahead of Van Dijk as well.
You going Stones ahead
I
as
think
well?
I'm with Van Dijk just
I would
because of
go
what he
Van
did
Dijk,
before.
sorry.
But I think if we're basing this off now, I think
Oh,
we need to
definitely.
use
Everyone
that.
played over the Liverpool player. That's easy.
I think we go Stones here if we're going to try and be fair.
Are we going Stones?
We'll go Stones because of how good a season he's had.
Jacob, run us through it.
So number 1, Ruben Diaz, John Stones, Virgil van Dijk, Thiago Silva, and number 5, William Saliba.
Bonus points to the presenter for the pronunciation of Diaz as well.
All
Ruben
world class Premier League centre backs.
Absolutely. World class.
I'd say so.
Callum, on to you with your lovely fullbacks.
Fullbacks for the boys. Here we go.
And
Here
we're
come-
doing both sides at once.
Yeah, so this is right backs
And left back.
and left backs. I can you take a few there.
No wing backs. As we
Harsh.
Oh, wait, there is.
There is wing back.
There's no backs.
But they're more well known as being out and out full backs rather than wing backs.
Yes.
Although to be fair, you can argue that one of these guys is more known as being like a midfielder at this rate.
So Callum, what 11
I'll tell you.
or 10, sorry, have you got?
Right, so I'm reading these backwards, but you guys have done so well at it, so hopefully I do too. We've got Kyle Walker, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Andy Robertson, Estupinian,
White.
thanks Eggy, Trippier, Zinchenko, Ake, James, and Luke Shaw. Thank you, by the way. I was really struggling. I didn't know that. H backwards is, for some reason, really hard in my head.
I think this is really hard.
Yeah, I think
This
it
is very difficult.
Oh, I actually don't think it's that difficult.
I think this is the weakest set of fullbacks the Prem's had for a while, though.
I fully disagree again.
Do you?
I know my 5, and I think it's a really good 5.
Do you not think as a whole it's a weaker
No, not really.
set of fullbacks? No.
I don't think there's been fullbacks.
I think there's an up and
like
coming.
Because I think players like Reece James they're not at the same level because of how little he's played this
they're
season.
not getting in my 5.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
I think everyone should say 3 they don't want in their 5.
Yep.
I'll kick us off, so we've kicked off with Alan every time.
Thanks.
I don't want Ake, I don't want Ben White, and I don't want Estepinian.
I'm very happy to back that. It's not the 3 I was going to go, but I don't want them in my 5, so I'll back it to make it easy. Ake, White, Estepinian.
So I would change that slightly. I don't want Ake, I don't want Estupinian, and I don't want Zinchenko.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Zinchenko was also in mine, so I'm actually very happy to get rid of him as well.
I don't want Zinchenko either.
Yeah, I don't think I do either.
I think that's 4.
Yeah.
But I think I want White though. I think he's very underrated here. I really do. I think he's like John Stones. You just don't get to see it because he doesn't get to drift inside as much. I'm telling you, just you watch.
Callum Porter, tactical mastermind.
No.
There you go. I would not have Zinchenko in there. I would not have Ake in there. And I would not have Estepinian in there.
Right, we'll get those 3 off the now
Yeah.
Yep.
before Callum debates why White should be in.
Oh no, looking at now, but what I can see here, the only one he gets in here.
The only one that's close to him is.
Well, there's 2 to go here, don't they?
Yeah.
I think
2 go to make 5.
I think
it's an easy 2.
I think 4 of the front 5 go, and it's between White, Shaw, and James to get in.
I don't think it's that close between White, Shaw, and James.
I think it's probably Shaw because James has not played.
Yes.
I think we've got our 5 then. Are we happy with that?
Yeah.
Quick. So Walker stays.
Yeah.
Trent stays.
Yeah.
Robertson stays.
Ben.
Trippier stays. And Luke Shaw stays.
100%.
I agree.
Ben White and Reece James gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy with
I
that.
saw that straight away.
I'm happy with that.
That's really harsh to be fair on the 2.
Definitely UK bias from us, but
That's
Yeah.
definitely not going to be a podcast. That was rapid. Unbelievable. Sorry, it's not going to be a long one.
Well, we need to get a list in order.
We need to
here.
get a 5 here.
You're just so fit at doing this. It's unbelievable.
Exactly.
I think this will be really difficult actually.
I want everyone to say who they think is 5th.
Oh, I know who's 5th.
I think I know who's 5th.
I
have
will go
zero
last.
idea.
Jacob, you can go first.
Do you know you're like Stu?
Yeah, I'll
He
go
wants
first.
to be different.
That's fine.
I know this guy.
How?
I think you're going to
I've
say.
not been different. I don't think.
I think you'll want to be different with that. Oh, just for this one.
For
For
number
fifth?
Let's
5,
see who you can go for.
I am going for. This is going to be really controversial. I'm going Luke Shaw.
I agree with Luke Shaw.
And so am I.
Oh, I thought you were in. I thought you were in. I was trying to mega brain my eggies inside
That
Eggy's
is
head.
4 for Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
Get him in 5th.
He is 5th.
Let's all vote for 4th.
And what you think? You can go first this time.
I am going to go for Trips. Kieran Trippier.
Trippier.
Damn, really
I don't
like
agree.
that.
I am going to be. Oh.
Are you saying Trent?
Nah, I think I might. Oh. This is hard, isn't it?
I'm saying that. I'll put you out of your misery. I'm saying Trent.
I know you. Oh.
You are a Trippier fan.
Do you because like how?
So what we've got one Trent.
You know
one
what?
Trippier.
I'm actually okay with Trent. I think Trent goes 4th because he's now becoming a midfielder because he's defensively poor.
I think Trippier.
No.
I really strongly think Trippier.
I actually think the Trippier might be higher than 3rd even.
No.
I do.
Well, he can't be now because 2 have put him 4th. He's at best 3rd. And if you really strongly think it, I'm happy for Trent to go 4th, Trippier 3rd. But
I think overall, it's the same argument as Stones. Trent is probably a better player than Trippier, but Trippier is 100% a better right back.
Yeah, he's a better right back, and
Yeah.
also
I'm
lot
not
of what
having
Trent's good at. Trent's great.
Trent won everything playing out and out as a right back.
What's Trent's best thing?
His pace going forward.
I'd say his crossing. What's
fast.
Trippier's best thing?
His crossing's great as well, isn't he? But he's a better fullback.
I don't know.
He's great from set pieces.
Then again, so is
Excellent
Trippier.
pieces.
Aye, of course he is. That's his best thing though. But he's poor going back the way.
I don't think.
I
think that's wrong to say he's pure going back.
Trent Alexander-Arnold is the worst on the table defensively.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's not controversial.
I
to
don't
say.
think that's controversial, but I don't think it's so easy to say he's poor defensively. He won everything as a teenager, 20-year-old, 21-year-old. I mean everything.
Right.
Prem, Champions League.
But why was his defensive capabilities not found out? Because he had runners in midfield that would cover him.
Yeah.
And
Once he's-
to be fair, the
He
second
also
that
played
has not
every game. He
happened.
was so good.
Let's not talk over each other. What are
Okay.
you saying, Jacob?
He was so good.
I know he was. He was really good because he had someone covering for him.
Yep. A settled team that didn't have many injuries, that had a lot of runners.
To be fair,
I think he's spot on. I don't think Trent gets above Trippier.
Two of us do, two of us don't.
To be
I'm happy
fair-
for him to be fourth, but then Trippier has to be third.
But I'm basing this too much off this season as well. Trippier's been out. He's been the best fullback in the league this season, as
the
well.
best fullback in the league.
Yeah, of course he has.
It's not even a debate.
It's not a debate. Really? No, he's
He's
been the
very
best
good.
this season. Doesn't mean he's the best overall.
No, that doesn't.
I think he's better than Trent overall right now. I think Trent could easily change our opinions in 2 months' time when he starts.
Maybe.
Maybe. I think it is close, but I think Trent is fourth here.
I am
That's
happy
fine.
to concede
Trippier is then
fourth.
third though.
Yeah, I would be a bit slightly controversial though. If Trippier and Alexander Arnold were the same age and the skill sets were there, I would still rather have Alexander Arnold.
Okay.
But I think that's just because you can mould Alexander Arnold into a better player,
Yeah.
but not at right back.
I just don't think he is. I've said this for so long, and even a few of our pals have disagreed with us. Liverpool fans that have thought, no, he's a right back. That's right. No,
He's
he's
a right
not.
back.
He's not.
He is a right back.
Yeah, I
he
mean,
could be so much better elsewhere because of his
I don't
his
think so.
deficiencies aren't shown as much.
And to be fair, Liverpool are starting to show it now when he's now playing in that more midfield role.
He's still
So-
playing.
Look, he could-
He's
I
still
mean,
starting right back.
Both for
Still
England
playing
as
right
well.
back.
Do you think
England are
Alexander?
playing Malta.
Do you think Alexander Arnold would be suited better in a 5-back system when he's got someone behind him?
We've never
Yeah.
seen
I
that.
think
Never
so.
seen it.
I agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. Do you
Yeah.
think he would be?
I don't think so because he's never done that in his professional
Why not?
career.
Why would he not be higher up the pitch with less to worry about going
He's
back?
never,
away?
he's never
Left
done it.
tracking back.
Why would he not be good at it?
I'm not saying
Everything points to him being good at it.
phenomenal.
Surely,
Probably.
surely. Imagine him with all the space that a Reece James gets, or even Pedro Porro, something like that.
Pedro Porro's
How is Pedro Porro worked his way
He
in
started being even further.
There you go.
Ridiculous.
I'm with Heggie in this one. I think as a right wing back, Alexander Arnold would be exceptional.
Yeah, but
That's
as a
just
full back,
decent.
I want Trippier.
As a full back, I think.
Look how high Trippier plays as well.
What?
Right, we've got Alexander Arnold 4th.
Yeah.
Trippier third. I think it just has to be.
Yeah,
I actually
okay.
wouldn't have had him third,
I know, but you've had two people want him fourth.
which is
so.
fair. So he's
This
third.
is now.
Very tricky.
What do we want?
Walker first, Robertson second for me.
Okay.
I don't know about that one.
I think Robertson first, Walker second.
I'd also agree with that, I think.
Okay, with that, I don't mind.
Ooh. This is very, very close, but I would just edge it to Robertson.
I'm fine with that because I'm not going to argue against the Scottish player getting in first. That one.
He's phenomenal for
Oh, yeah,
his
yeah,
club,
no, I know,
his
I know.
country. Not just like you see how hard he works, you see his defensive capabilities and all that. His numbers are ridiculous. He's the most assists as a defender.
Yeah, it's
He's
fair.
only 28.
I've got no problem with him being there. I
Yeah.
would slightly edge Walker.
Do what?
What do you mean by that?
We've not seen
Oh dear.
we've not seen the total best from Walker this season or Robertson.
Yeah.
No.
So this is a harder one to judge.
That's why I had Trippier
But I
closer to
then-
those two than
Yeah.
you guys probably did.
But I then think that just shows how good Robertson is in terms of for Scotland. He's potentially been the best he's ever been these last.
I know he
6
has one,
months.
hasn't he? Yeah.
He's been our best player, I think.
Bar maybe Tierney.
He's been better.
Oh, McTominay, come on.
Exactly.
No.
You've got to have McTominay.
I
in
think
there.
Robertson has been better.
Well, anyway, I'll run us through our world-class Premier League fullbacks.
Yes.
In fifth, we've got Luke Shaw. In fourth, Trent Alexander-Arnold. In third, Keaton Trippier. In second, Kyle Walker. And in first, of course, Mr. Andy Robertson.
We spent that long in the top 4, I forgot Shaw was even 5th.
Oh, he just get put there, slung there.
I think if you asked a different group of 4 guys to do this, that could be the complete different.
I'm going to be honest, Jacob, I've been thinking that with a lot, though. I don't think that Ramsdale would have missed out the top 5 goalkeepers if this was asked the general population of the UK. They just wouldn't have been.
Yep.
But I know a lot of people have their...
I mean, for me, he was very close to him in
I know, but I don't
Yeah.
think he would have missed out. That's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, a lot of these are different.
Cam's-
No one's
Cam's-
going to agree.
I'm still hurting from
Oh, I'm still hurting. I mean, I know,
Yeah.
I know that the general consensus is that you guys are all wrong in that one. But you know, it's fine. I'm wrong in other things. It's okay. Don't mind it.
You're not wrong in anything.
Never.
Get them out.
Defensive midfielders then.
He had all that time for us chatting.
I know.
I know.
That
What's he
was
doing?
that was a transition time for you to talk.
No,
Get it
chatting nonsense about Ramsdale.
I mean, you do that anyway, mate.
So on to the DMs. Aaron, would you like to run through our slightly smaller list because we didn't think of as many?
Absolutely.
Can you also explain why there's only 8 here?
Does he know?
Good question.
Heggie, can you explain, please?
I say Aaron read the 8 first and then Heggie can explain.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair. So
So who have we got?
So The 8 that we have is Enzo Fernandez, Palhinha,
Good goal scorer.
of course, Caicedo. That is Thomas Partey, Rodri, Casemiro, Declan Rice, and Bruno Guimaraes.
So the way we've done it this week, we're doing midfielders that we believe are more defensively minded than attack minded.
Aye.
So there might be some box to boxes here, like Enzo Fernandez, but in our opinion, he is better defensively than attacking. Next week there will be attacking ones that are box to box, like Gundogan.
Yeah, Gundogan, yeah.
Like-
McAllister, even.
Yeah.
Like, it could potentially be one of these guys
Yeah.
as well. He could potentially be the defensive one.
There's a lot of players that interchange between them.
This is basically just so we don't get slated in the comments. But like, where's Gundogan?
We didn't want to do defensive mids, centre mids, and centre attacking mids because there's just no
There's-
way that they're.
You can't compare.
There's
top
so
five
much
up.
interjection between those three. Like,
There's especially not enough cams. or
Yeah,
centre
there just
attack-
isn't
attacking
because it's
mids.
just not as
Yeah.
used as much, you know.
So we've got our 8. We need it down to 5. Is there any Callum you don't want?
This is the hardest.
They can really all be there. But I know first Enzo Fernandez goes.
I think Enzo Fernandez does go.
100%.
We've not seen enough of him.
Jacob doesn't like that.
You think he's in the top 5?
No.
so
He
that's
goes.
my
So
point.
we go in there.
But he's gonna be phenomenal in his.
Oh yeah.
So
but,
Sven Botman.
but right now, no. Right now, no. He goes. I think he goes
Yeah.
first here.
I think he does go.
We'll get him.
You're both happy with that?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm happy.
I know you're not. But he wasn't in
Oh,
your
definitely.
fifth. You might not have taken.
He
first.
wasn't in my top 5 anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's
But-
what I meant. I didn't think he'd been in anyone's top 5.
Right, I'll suggest my next name. I think this might be controversial. I think Caicedo goes next.
Disagree.
All right.
I don't think currently he's as good as the other 6 in the table.
What do you think about the fact that you get pushed to right back? Does that affect it as well?
Not really.
Do you think that makes him better or worse? It doesn't
Right.
It makes,
matter.
it makes him a better player, but this is just
Do you
talking
think
about.
so?
Because, well,
If you moved out the centre of the park,
but he's got more. It's like Stones. He can play in more positions.
you
It
can move
becomes
in.
a
Yeah,
better asset for a squad. I just think currently, as we're speaking, Caicedo isn't as good as the other 6, but I think he will be better.
yeah. Same with Enzo Fernandez then, is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
I don't actually think he'll be better than some of them, but
Oh,
I do
I-
think Caicedo is 7th.
I'm happy with that as well then. I'll take
I'm
it.
outvoted, so.
So where would you have had Caicedo?
I would have had Caicedo in the top 5, 5th. I think for me.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll move him because 3 of us don't want him there.
Give
Yeah,
it
of
a
course.
Will I then pick a player?
Lovely.
He's flicked Caicedo.
Oh, this is
that,
rough.
isn't it?
Start where you mean to go on.
We'll let Alan go now because he was really upset there.
Okay.
I think Palhinha goes next.
It's what I was thinking as well, but it's so tough.
It's really tough. Again, all
Right.
the names that are left, including Caicedo.
Do you want to do something different then? It's like what he's just said. Do you want to get back the ones we know are in? Which is these 2 for sure.
Roger and Casemiro are in.
Yeah?
100%.
You're happy with Roger and Casemiro coming
No,
back?
100%.
Of
Yeah.
course they are.
I think the next one that goes through is back is him.
I think.
Yeah.
I think for me,
Rice.
there is one that just should go off. I'm not happy with the way this is going. I'm really not happy.
Who you saying off?
Thomas Partey is not in my top 5
Ah, but for footballing reasons.
for all reasons.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, well, we can't just deny that. It's,
He's gone.
The integrity of the channel's gone a wee bit because
gone.
we're basing it off other things. But
He's gone.
I think.
There's not enough in it for him to be for you to. I don't want you to strongly argue.
I don't want to either. I know.
So-
I am kind of glad you did.
I'm glad you could have put
Well
him
done.
on.
He made the top 8. See you later. Now for the hard part.
Bringing these 5 through.
I think the 2 that we grabbed to
Right, let's
start
move them
with
back in here.
are going to be in the top 2.
Yeah, so right.
And if we're
No.
not going to mess about, just get them in 1 and 2 the way
Yeah.
we know it is.
Yeah.
Rodri
you want-
1, Casemiro 2.
I think Roger 1, Casemiro 2.
You know I do as well.
So that's 3. So
You know,
they
I-
are 1 and 2.
The question, I agree. However, who cried more at Hampden this year?
Martin Odegaard did it too, to be fair. So.
I was going
I
to
don't think
say,
that was at Hampden.
Wasn't Hampton, thanks.
Rodri, Martin Odegaard, and Erling Haaland's tears is what soaked the Hampden pitch against Georgia.
Again, only Rodri played at Hampden.
So Rodri first.
They
Rodri
shipped them
won.
over from Norway to Scotland.
Rodri 1, Casemiro 2. I'm very happy with that.
They're miles ahead of the others, aren't they, as well?
I
But
think
these guys could be all timers.
Yeah.
The players that we're talking about at the front. These 3. I mean, there
I
could
also
be an all
think
timer here.
Casemiro's is because we've not seen as much of him in terms of we didn't watch every La Liga game.
And we've only it's been one
Overall,
season.
Yeah, overall he's probably been like definitely had a better career.
He's been game changing for Man United
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
He missed a lot of games.
That's his fault. though.
Stupid. Aye.
But he has Champions League Casemiro. Just like Varane has Champions League Varane.
That's one difference between these two. Rodri doesn't get the chance to get sent off because he's paying off the refs.
Oh, it's ridiculous how many fouls he makes before he gets booked.
He is. He's got to be doing something. Honestly, and when you know the crazy thing is, it's
Well,
when it's
he's
when
a
he.
student, isn't he? Maybe you get student discount on the amount of bills you can make.
Still got pocketed by Callum McGregor, Scott McTominay, and John McGinn. So
That's fair.
Is that it?
But it's just the way. It's the way of like he doesn't make it look obvious that he's tackled you. Like he uses his hips so well to just kind of knock you off balance.
he's dark arts master.
He is. It really is. He's got that Busquets about him.
Literally, if this was a dark arts thing, he would be there. Casemiro and everyone else would be about here.
Dark art. Well, Casemiro's got the dark arts. He's just not very good at hiding it.
I strongly put Paulinho 5th here.
I think
I'm happy with
is
that as well.
Yeah, that's what they are.
I think he's the worst footballer on this board here.
He just as well gets too many fouls, too many yellows.
But defensively, he's excellent.
Exactly.
He's a monster. He's the next Rodri.
He's
He's actually older than Rodri though. We found that out.
Do you know what's actually quite really funny with this? We did a top 10 midfielders video, and there was only one person here that had Rice, and it was me.
Is this you getting a pat on the back for yourself here?
Was it before I joined?
No.
Oh.
No, you had him as well actually,
That's
sorry.
right.
It was
I'm
two.
always right.
I would have had
And
him.
the other 2 people on the table were really upset with it.
Listen, the patting on the back and all here and
Was that upset with it?
You were.
Why am I so obsessed with having Declan Rice go to Arsenal then? What is this about?
I don't know.
Why have I
It's
changed? I think it's because he destroyed us against.
It's changed in the last 2 months,
It's,
clearly.
it's
My
That
views on
Conference League run.
That shows a sign of good intelligence, being able to change your
I change my
opinions.
opinion all the time. It might have been that Arsenal were linked to £100 million Rice though, to be fair. But
I mean, obviously, clearly things have changed, and I completely agree with where Rice is now. I think that is your order. Oh, I don't know.
In that video, Guameres was so far ahead of Rice, but it's closer now.
do we also think that was probably because at the time West Ham were struggling Albion and Guimaraes was fighting for Champions League?
Who had a better season?
I mean, you still got to say Declan Rice. He won a European trophy.
So I'd go Bruno. I think that look at what they did. He led his team back into the Champions League for the first time in like 20
Again,
years.
that is very, very true. But do you know how hard it is to get to a European final?
Man, honestly, I couldn't care
Well,
less.
Rangers have
because-
done it twice in the last 15
Yeah.
years. So
Exactly.
It can't be that hard, can it?
I mean, you're crap, but so
Exactly.
fair enough. So.
I am going to abstain.
Huh?
You're just walking at
The
the
thing is, I don't know if that. Are we like? I think I would have right side of Guimaraes, but that's because I think he might go to Arsenal. So you know, like, no, I'm joking. I think I would have Bruno Guimaraes ahead of Rice right now.
Okay.
But I think Rice
You
in
went
a better
Rice.
team.
I've went Rice, Guimaraes.
Oh no, I don't know. I can change my mind as
Bruno
well.
is so good at football.
He's so good.
If I was,
See, I didn't even know. I
If
already
I-
thought about that.
if I
ever
was,
who I'd
if I
take, I'd
was
take both.
Liverpool, they really need a centre mid.
I think they go for both.
No, we don't.
They don't have the
Can't afford
facilities.
Both of them start for Liverpool right
Oh
now.
yeah.
If I was a Liverpool manager and I could only sign one, I'd sign Bruno G.
I think Jurgen Klopp would sign Rice though.
But I'm not Klopp.
It's true. You're not a specky fraud.
Exactly.
Could you imagine that as well? Like, obviously, hypothetical, going from a midfield of Thiago Fabinho and like Jordan Henderson to McAllister, Guimaraes and Rice.
I mean,
the upgrade
I
on
get
that.
both.
Thiago would be great for them. It's just he doesn't play.
Yeah, he's still injury prone.
I think it's so equal. I'm happy to go for anything.
I think we're all the same though, aren't we?
Yeah, it's literally
So-
it's so close.
This is
Like,
no one cares.
I say
That's
we-
we're at that
we-
point about it. No one cares anymore.
We're so often English biased. I say we put the Brazilian ahead.
Okay, fine with that.
That's all.
That's fair. That's fine. That's
Good.
fine.
Thanks, Jacob.
That's going to get rid of all English bias in the comments. Great.
I think that is an incredible 5.
That's a very good fight.
In my opinion, 100% the best 5.
No, there's no debate with
I
that.
certainly think it's the top 4. Easy.
I think Paulinho's getting overlooked here as well. I think he's.
I mean, he's in this top 5 here.
I know, but like, it was dismissed straight away.
I
There was a bit of a debate. I think he probably is 5th.
Yeah,
I think
because of
he's
his
closer
footballing ability is not as good as the others.
Again, similar to like Botman and that, a couple of seasons he could easily be pushing
Yeah.
towards higher things in the
Well,
list.
Paulinho's a lot older than Boltman is.
I still think he could. I mean, look at Thiago Silva, still at the top of his game at
Was it
38.
Callum that said Paulinho was the next Rodri?
Yeah, I've spoken
I've
about
already
that.
said.
Why did you?
Where were you 5
I
minutes
must
ago?
have been thinking about my order then.
Right,
So-
run us through the
Aye,
DM order
Go
then.
for it.
So in 5th place we have Paulinho, in 4th place we have Declan Rice, in 3rd place we have Bruno Guimaraes, 2nd place we have Casemiro, and number 1, the best DM in our opinion, is Rodri.
So, who's the best goalie?
Alisson.
Best centre half was Ruben Diaz.
Yeah, best
fullback,
fullback,
Robertson. Andy Robertson.
and best DM was Rodri.
2 for City, 2 for Liverpool.
in the season where Arsenal were second in the league.
But there's a serious Arsenal bias in the media, so you're going to factor that. But
I actually think it says more in terms of I thought you were a really good team.
Yes, I agree with that.
It's more of a team
but the players in that team will get more recognition as they keep performing like that, and they will probably filter their way through these lists and probably all take the top spots.
It'd be really good to see last year what our 5 was, but we did the world last year, unfortunately.
Yes, it was just Premier League focused.
We'll compare it this time next year.
Yes.
I think so. I think that's probably fit.
If you want to see us do the attacking ones, stay tuned next week. It'll probably be out a similar time to this one, but obviously a week in advance. As always, if you liked the video, leave it a like, comment your top 5 in every position, subscribe, and
Take it easy.